Hi, this is Brian from the Full Recovery Wellness Center. Have you ever noticed that there's a voice in your head that never shuts up? It constantly asks and then answers questions. It just rolls on and on. Many times we confuse that voice in our head with being us, and it really isn't. Nothing could be further from the truth. That voice is actually the ego. That voice in your head is no more you than when you see a car, for instance, that you become the car. If I see a car, it doesn't make me a car. If I hear this voice in my head, it doesn't mean that that's me. That's my ego. And my ego has a predetermined vision of what my life should be. You know, when we confuse that voice in the head, it often leads to pain, depression, remorse, imagined fears, really unproductive thinking patterns, because actual reality is of no purpose to the ego. The ego just wants to make sure that you are always the star of the show. So it will constantly grab for your attention. You know, a lot of people turn to drugs and alcohol really because they have an unempowered voice in their head, a weak-minded voice whispering in their ear all day long, telling them they're not good enough, they're not talented enough, they're not smart enough, they'll never find the right relationship, the right lover. All these things, all these weak-minded thoughts that just grab for our attention. Many folks wind up really seeking escape through self-medicating, drugs and alcohol, to quiet that voice in their head. You know, nothing can be further from the truth. That's really just developing another bad habit to compound on top of that voice in our head. Now we have a new set of challenges. We have not only this poor inner dialogue constantly whispering in our ear, we also have now all the problems and challenges that go from a life of addiction. What I'd like to suggest you do is something different. Practice a few things that you can substitute when that voice starts whispering in your ear. For me, I substitute that I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, I can have the right relationships, I can be wealthy, I can be all the good things, I'm healthy. All the things that make up a quality of life. So when that old tape starts playing in my head, that old inner dialogue that really never served me well starts whispering in my ear, I immediately have something to substitute for it. Try it. It works. Alcohol and drugs never work. They're a temporary distraction. They're a temporary solution to a nagging problem. What we do at the Full Recovery Wellness Center is we show folks how to take that inner dialogue, reprogram it for success, and turn your life around. This is Brian from the Full Recovery Wellness Center saying, come by Monday night, visit us at our family program, stop in anytime, meet our staff, and we hope to see you soon at the Full Recovery Wellness Center.